Today, the question of where the Union goes from here is being debated and contested, as it always has been. Just as Britishness, the identity that slowly emerged in the 17th and 18th centuries, exists today as it always did, alongside other competing identities.
I would describe myself as both Scottish and British.
I'm a Londoner. Then I'd say Black British Caribbean.
Northern Irish or British.
British Sikh.
Both British and Scottish.
I'm British, but also English, Northern, from Yorkshire, from Leeds.
Where we find ourselves today is a reflection of the fact that many of the forces that brought us together and helped build the United Kingdom are now in decline.
British identity was always strongly linked to religion and the Protestant faith. And yet, the United Kingdom today is one of the least religious states in the world. The Acts of Union that brought the nations together were both passed to secure these isles from foreign invasion. And British identity was also forged through war.
We had to really knuckle down and get through these terrible times together.
And they supported one another, and I think that's the length and breadth of the country.
We are absolutely at our best in adversity.
But after generations of relative peace, are those memories still strong enough to hold us together? The huge industrial booms of the 18th and 19th centuries that spread wealth across the four nations are over, as is the empire. And while over 60% of us still see ourselves as British, that identity is one that today many people reject.
I'm not British.
I'm Scottish, full stop.
I'm a Welshman.
I'm Irish.
Totally English, 100%.
I'm not English, I am Welsh.
I'm Scottish and European.
Perhaps, in the end, it does come down to history, our long shared story. Is it enough to keep the United Kingdom together? That history did, after all, create one of the wealthiest and most successful states there has ever been. Have we simply been through too much together, been united for too long, have too much in common for us to separate? Or, in such a changed world, are the forces that always pulled against the idea of union simply becoming too strong?
The answers to all those questions and the fate of the Union will be determined in the decades to come by the generations who are now emerging.